33 nights. 33 nights the moon has hung, bloated and red in the sky. 33 nights without day, without return to normality. Some of your brothers and sisters have boasted that this is a paradise, night without end, not living in fear of the sun's burning light. But you know better. The kine, your food, need normality. They need simplicity, because when fear takes control, there is little to stop them. The humans are in a chronic state of anger and confusion and fear. Rumors are circulating, but there is no actual news. The power, the internet, the news only comes on sporadically at best. You've heard from a reliable source that the Sabbat are bolstering their numbers with ritualistic mass embracings known as shoveling. Feeding is hard. When you are able to find humans out in the open, they're in small groups. Only essential workers are allowed out after curfew, which starts at 6 p.m. and is heavily enforced by local police, supported by an unmarked branch of the military. The Broward area has, for the most part, managed to settle into a state of constant but controlled, orderly panic. Miami, on the other hand, is in full-scale revolt. Big box stores and supermarkets have been ransacked. Food supplies are not being restocked. People are getting hungry. Those amongst your fellow kindred with retainers, herds, and allies are spending much of their free time devoted to keeping them fed and healthy, lest they lose their main supply of blood. The constant dark has had unforeseen consequences on the local wildlife. Many of the diurnal beasts of the swamp have fled the shroud of night, forcing many of the nocturnal predators to follow suit. Those with animalism have noticed a paucity of wild creatures willing and able to do their bidding. Many of the religious zealots of the area, who had up until this point had a rather confined foothold within their respective groups, cry end times. And what's worse, the kine are listening. Fear spreads like a virus, infecting everyone and everything it comes into contact with. Services run 24 hours a day, and many of the smaller churches have merged with the mega-churches in the area. The compounds are protected with an armed militia of parishioners. These so-called church cities are hoarding food, supplies, gasoline, and medicine. Jules DuPont, the former seneschal of South Florida, has claimed Praxis and is now your prince. Rumors have been circulating that as the oldest of your city, his concerns over the blood shortage weigh heaviest on his head. There is talk of a plan to address the issue, but you're not sure how he'll do it, and if he does, if you'll even want to comply. Desperate times, desperate measures. Lucy, the mysterious child of the swamp, has left the care of the Camarilla, making a quiet home for herself deep in the wood hammocks of the Everglades. Only the Bruja, June, knows exactly where she is, and so far, she's staying silent. Some of your kindred fellows attempted to seek her out, either for assistance or assassination. You're not sure, but found only a battle for territory from the native weregators and a new pack of werewolves. Rumors have spread that since the disappearance of their queen, Pond Apple, the Seelie of the Poison Wood Seeming seethe and plot their revenge on those they feel that have wronged them. Moreover, the loss of the queen has left a power vacuum in the swamp, and something, you aren't sure what, seems to be taking its place. Jules has called Elysium once again to address his people and discuss the ongoing affairs of these dark times. As darkness grows, it becomes more and more evident that there is more to fear in the black than you and your kind. Only through cunning, will, and power will you survive the night.